resist what I feel like is going on right now. What can we do to make sure that we're fighting back? I mean, like you said, against some of this erasure, and I have seen whole websites and databases just taken down recently. What can we do to make sure that we fight back in our own means, as, for lack of better words, as everyday people?
That's great, man. And I hope what I'm about to say, people understand what I'm saying. Man, you know how when we was kids, bro, you had your, I don't know about you, but I love school supply shop. I loved it, man. I love
Mm-hmm.
school supply shop. And when I went to school supply shop, you had to get your number 2 pencils. Then at one point we started getting mechanical pencils, but you had the number 2 pencils, right? And the number 2 pencil had that little pink eraser on the end of it. But the cool kids, man, the cool kids were able to get the those eraser tips where you could put it on the color pencil, and so like an eraser on the eraser that can be in like different colors or like different shapes. And then they had that standard 2-inch eraser that you could like hold in your hand and you can erase. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Look. Right now, we've been writing, and white supremacy has gotten this white eraser, big old eraser, and it's just doing this across the page, all across the page. Now, we've been telling stories for so long. You know how when you erase, you can erase it as hard as you may want to, and they got some really nice erasers. I learned that the older I got. They got some really nice erasers, and some of them were white. Like some of them white erasers that you could buy, they was really good erasers. No pun intended. But you'll still see a remnant, right? The thing that I learned when I was in school, though, because sometimes your friends will be stupid, or you'll learn about like plagiarism and stuff, and they'll erase what you just wrote. But the thing about a pen is, man, it don't matter how hard you try to take that eraser and erase that mug away, you can't erase away no ink, doc. You might be able to erase the lead from the pen, from the pencil, but you can't erase the ink from a pen. And one thing that we got to be doing in this moment is we got to start writing with pencils. We got to start writing with some pens, man. We got to start writing with some pens. I think, and not start. I shouldn't say start, because people have been doing this work long before I got here. We have to make it imperative for us to write with pens and not pencils, because sometimes a pen with a little colorful eraser on the end, or I'm sorry, a pencil with a colorful eraser on the end, or a pencil with one of them big erasers, it can look fun. It can look cool. It can make you think you're in tune with the trend, but you're not protecting. And a pen doesn't always look as cool as a pencil, but the power of a pen is much greater than the power of a pencil, because the ink can't be erased. And here's the other thing, right? So, because again, you could erase a pencil, but you couldn't erase a pen. So what did people do? Then people got that whiteout. I know you know about that, man, that whiteout, boy. And so then you could basically you make an error with that pen, you get that whiteout out, and what you do, you wipe it across. And then they got even more, technologically savvy. You just started getting into like the stripes. You could just, push something down and do a stripe, and it would white out the stripe. But the thing that people don't get is sometimes you white out the wrong thing. And sometimes you don't mean to do the strip that you meant to do. And you can put together a solution that could actually remove the whiteout. Because the whiteout, see, an eraser will genuinely erase the lead. But a whiteout didn't erase the ink. It just did what? It covered it up. And the beautiful thing about a cover up is that it can be removed. You're going to have to do some digging. You're going to have to do some scraping. And sometimes you got to be delicate. Sometimes you got to be strong. But Doc, something that covers up does not erase. And so we have to be intentional. We got to be strong in what we scrape. And we got to stop writing with pencil so they cannot erase. So I need our people to embrace the power of the pen. Like Phyllis Wheatley. That's what I need us to do right now. And leverage the power of our pen. Not just our penmanship, but our pen. Our pen in this moment, Doc. Because we have to write in ways that cannot be erased. and do it in a way that is intentional, that is necessary, and that is wise. That's what it means to win. When we are wise and we are intentional and we are necessary. That is how we win. And I want us to win with our pen. So that's my thoughts.